Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry I'm sitting like this. I'm trying to get myself even with the camera. If I sit up, I'm gonna look high and this is gonna look low, and I gotta make sure y'all can hear me. But I just wanted to come on because we did our third ceremony last night, and it was different. It wasn't what I expected. Um, I honestly expected to do some trauma work, like maybe like go back in time and figure some things out, or maybe be shown some stuff. But my night wasn't like that at all. We always start our ceremony at 8 o'clock, and it goes until about 12:01. But typically, with everything going on, we don't tend to finish up at that time. A lot of times, we can stay in the yurt for with the malaka. That's what we call it, the malaka, all night until the next morning. Because typically, like today, everybody is like exhausted because last night's ceremony was really, really deep, and there was a lot going on. You know, everybody was going to do their own thing, so it was a lot going on. So, yeah. But for me, well, I'm gonna try to articulate this the best way I can, because in all honesty, I'm still trying to put the puzzle pieces together. But I had 3 cups last night. My first cup, my body began to like vibrate. I could literally like feel the energy all in my body just like vibrate, and I had to kind of like keep doing that because I was like, what the hell? After that, after about maybe an hour and a half of just feeling that feeling, I think about an hour and a half, I asked for another cup, because that was like pretty much the only thing that was going on. After the second cup, well, once the second cup hit, I let that kind of kick in. I still was vibrating. It was getting stronger. I also had another surgery last night on my brain, on my heart. And I felt a lot of pressure, like pressure, like right here in my third eye area. Excuse me. I started to feel the vibration so strong though, so to the point where I could literally like manipulate the energy that I was feeling coming from my hands pretty much anywhere I wanted, in a ball. You know, I was just doing all types of stuff, trying to figure out what was going on. I mean, I know that I'm a healer. I know that I'm an empath. I practice Reiki, so I know that I have healing hands. So I gathered that's where all the energy and stuff was coming from, because I can heal with my hands. But I guess I was trying to recall why all of a sudden this was coming back to me, because it wasn't something that I felt like I didn't know. I knew that I had the gift. I was just trying to figure out why God was showing me the gift now. What else? Yeah, so I had a lot of pressure in my third eye, but I started to get a little frustrated because I wanted to go like deeper, and I didn't feel like I was going deeper. And I'm like, damn, after 2 cups, You know what I mean? Like everybody, like not everybody, but mostly, the other members of my group, they were having some amazing, some deep experiences, like crying and laughing, and some people went to hell. Like it just was like, and I was just like, well, what's going on with me? Like I got trauma, I'm trying to heal. But Mother Ayahuasca just kept saying, like, you don't need to go back and deal with that trauma. She basically told me I already know where it stems from. I'm one of those people that try to really look within and try to get to the root of things so I could take care of it. And I guess I've done that over the years. So it was no need to go relive all the bad stuff that I've been through. It was more like, okay, it's time to move forward. And I'm like, okay, how? How do I move forward? Where do we go from here? But then I just started getting frustrated, I think, because there was so much energy in the room. And because I'm an empath, I, like, take on that energy, or I could feel that energy. So I found myself going, we have like a back room where you can kind of, it's big, it's a nice size, and if you're going through something really strong, you can go back there and kind of, the facilitators will help you. And I started walking back there and was like, what the fuck is wrong with me? And one of the facilitators was like, nothing's wrong with you. The medicine is working. I'm like, not the fuck for me, it ain't. You know what I mean? Because I need healing too. And he's like, you're getting healed. I'm like, oh, let me get a third cup. So they gave me a small third cup. I purged a little bit of it, and then once I sat back, I started to dream. I started like going in out of sleep and dreaming. It was so much happening in my dreams. I'm still not able to really put it all together, but just off the top of my head of what I can remember, I seen like, it started off with maybe like 5 people. Like it was 5 people in the corner. And then those 5 turned into 50. 50 turned into 100. 100 turned into 500. 500 turned into 1,000. 1,000 turned into millions of people. And I'm like, what the fuck? Because me personally, I don't like big crowds. I don't, I have PTSD. I don't like being in situations that I feel like I don't have a lot of control out of. And I just was trying to figure it out. Like, what does that mean? All these people, what are they doing here? Like, what's the purpose? And then I got a flash of my YouTube channel. I don't really know what that means as of yet. I'm just, these are the things that I recall off the top. I recall also waking up. In my dream, I woke up. And as I woke up, I was just like in a field, maybe a forest. There was a lot of greenery. But I had all these animals around me, like every animal you could think of. Alligator, freaking birds, fucking butterflies, fucking deer, like all types of freaking animals. But they were all asleep. And they were all asleep around me. And I didn't have no fear of them. It was no, like, oh shit, nothing. It was just like, okay. What else can I recall? Man, it was just so, it was such a lot. I mean, I don't, it's very hard to try to articulate something when you don't have a full grasp of it yourself. And I'm still trying to put the puzzle pieces together. I know that I asked, my intentions was to get my gifts back that God gave me as a child, and I think that is definitely happening with with the power in my hands coming back, because I haven't felt that in a while, years. The premonitions, I had premonitions while I was here in that first ceremony. I haven't had that since, before I was, in double digits. I asked for that to go away because it scared me. So I haven't had that in 30 something years, It was so much. It was so much. My ears, my hearing, like, increased. Like, it was funny because during our ceremonies, the females are on one side, the males are on the other side. The shamans are in the middle, and the facilitators are, in between us as well. And all through the night, it sounded like the guys were like right next to me. The females, I couldn't hear them at all. It was like almost like they was on the other side, but I could hear each and every male, like each and every one of them, whether they were purging or laughing or screaming, whatever they were doing. I can like hear them like they were next to me. I didn't purge a lot. I might have purged once. I think once last night, which is fine. I ain't complaining about that. Yeah. Again, I'm still trying to make sense of all this myself. We have one more ceremony tomorrow. Today's our rest day. So at some point, I'm gonna get in my journal prior to night and write in it. I've been doing that much more regularly, every night almost. So getting back into that routine is nice. While here, we do have like a all vegan menu every day. The food is good. Don't get me wrong. It's really good. It's fresh. It's local. It's good. But I'm like craving some fish or some meat or something. Not just fruits and vegetables. Even though I love fruits and vegetables, but man, I could fuck a potato up right now. Fuck potato chips up right now. So just little cravings that I've having because we have been detoxing for weeks even before getting here. I bought some amazing things for my family and my friends that I'll show y'all probably once I get to Lima. Once I leave here out of the rainforest, I'm going to Lima, Miraflores for like 3 days until Friday when I leave. So I'll, be able to talk a lot more and, know more because I'll have Wi-Fi capabilities. I don't have Wi-Fi here, so that's why all the videos that are coming while I'm here are going to be late on the channel. I apologize for that in advance, but there's really nothing I can do about that. But once I get to Miraflores, it'll be a whole different vibe, way more luxurious. And I ain't complaining, because these are pretty nice accommodations outside of the fact that, we only take cold showers because there's only cold water and we have to go to the bathroom in our houses. But me being in the military, that's no big thing. So, it is what it is. But outside of that, it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful retreat. I would recommend if this is something that you're interested in or it calls to you to definitely come experience it for yourself because it's definitely worth the money. If nothing else, the medicine, helps you in tremendous ways. The people that you meet, these people are going to be, my soul group forever because we've experienced something together that not a lot of people have. I do recall also when she was doing like surgery on my brain in this part, because I do this a lot like that, and I noticed I haven't done that all day, so it was like almost like she straightened out the wrinkles where my face looks happier because people say that I always look like mean and and not very easy to address and interact with, or at least, initially, because I look so, but, and I always say, well, what the hell am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to be like this so people, won't think I mean, like, whatever. But I can see where it makes me look lighter in the sense of just not so heavy, not so aggressive and mean, more approachable, and I mean, of course, I'm gonna test this theory once we get out of here and we start to interact with the real world again. But I'm excited about that. Yeah, that's it for now, y'all. I will hit y'all, if not tomorrow, then Monday after our last ceremony. So, it could be like the conclusion of, and then we're moving on to another part of Lima. So, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Push the like button if you will. And talk to y'all in a couple days. Peace and love.